Hey there YouTube, what is going on? It's your good buddy DFS1A, and I've been dealing with an issue of having a cold garage. I went out and figured I would try to find a solution to that, and for me this solution is going to be this Dyna Glow kerosene heater. Now I purchased this at Lowe's. It cost me about $140 with taxes and everything. It was about 140 bucks. It says its total output of BTUs is 23,800. It's saying it has coverage for 1,000 square feet, which I think is probably a little bit more than the size of my two-car garage that I'm actually going to want to heat, or at least I want one side of it to get warm, which is going to be on the motorcycle side where I do a lot of stuff. It runs off of kerosene, and I guess the type of kerosene is a 1K kerosene, and as you can see here it tells you convection 360 degrees, where it radiates both sides and also to the top. I notice it more so radiating from up here, up on the top coming up, but I'm going to do a little something extra with that. Anyhow, when I got it, I brought it home. I unboxed, I took it out the box and everything and put it all together. Directions are very clear, they're very good. I really have no complaints about the directions. They tell you about the safety, they tell you about the install, what goes where, and how to put what where, how to fill it with gas, and they even give you a little pump. It also comes with this little siphon, which I thought that was really cool that they give. I mean, I have 2 of these already. Actually, I have 3, but that's really cool that they give this to you. So it comes with that siphon inside of the box, and so you just stick this inside of the little your kerosene fuel and put this on the other side. Pump, 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 fill it up, and there you go. Now I can't show you the kerosene fuel because I already took that and I put it in the garage, but let's move on to the next segment. Okay, so here we basically have the heater, okay, and I'm going to show you a few things here about it. Okay, so here we have a few options. You have your little sight window that you can actually see inside, and then you can see the burner inside and everything. Okay, now you have a little trap door here that you can open up, and that way you can see the burner. You can see the burner in there. Okay, once you lift that up, you can see it in there. And they say to kind of jiggle it a little bit to make sure the flame is seated or seating. Okay, you have your fuel gauge here. Now this is going to tell you what you've always learned all your life about a fuel gauge. If it's full, if it's halfway, if it's empty. All right, this is your stop so that you can shut it off. This here is your wick adjustment. Now with this wick adjustment, what you're going to do is, if you need to lower it, you're going to turn it to the low. You're going to lower the flame down a little bit. If you need to raise it up, you're going to raise that flame up here, and that stuff I'll show you, and you can actually see the flame through here, but I'm going to show you that. We'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, this is your igniter, and I'm not going to press that right now. Okay, let's go around to the other side here. Now this is your fuel tank, and we'll open this up here. This is where your fuel is stored. As you can see, it's full of fuel right now. I'm trying to shake it and make it so you can see, but it's full of fuel, and that tank is, the cap is pretty much chained on here with this little chain thingy right here. And as you can see here, it tells you you're using 1K kerosene only. Okay, you have some warning directions here. All right, and all in all, it seems like it's pretty easy to use. It came with directions, and the directions, as I stated earlier, were very clear and concise about how to put it together and what to do. Now you do have like this top part here, the top protector. And with this, look at this construction of it, and just how it is. All right, if you needed to, you could put a pot on here and boil water. What they're saying with this recording is that it's pretty much safe to use indoors if you needed to. Then you have the handle here, and while this was running, I was able to pick this up and move it to wherever I needed to move it without any sort of issue. Now this is going to be a cold start. So now I'm gonna take these temperatures again. Just had to get a nice little sip of beer. Went down the wrong pipe there, but that's fine. All right. So you're gonna switch to the other camera, and let's take the temperatures. All right, nice. Got a nice fresh battery in there now. Let's see what we're getting now. Now it's saying 35. Okay, so 35. We got 35 degrees there. And that is saying 29, 30. Okay, so at least we kind of know what we're working with as far as temperatures. You know, we're seeing 35. Okay, cool. Now, all right, so let's start it up, or at least we'll go through showing you how I started up. I gotta set the camera up for that. All right, so now we're gonna start it. So once you've made sure that your fuel is full, you're gonna open this door pretty much, because directions tell you to open it before you start it. So you're gonna open this door, you're gonna turn your wick all the way up like that. Okay, you turn our wick all the way up. Now it's up. Now after that, we'll have a drink of beer. Whatever your choice of beer is, I support you. Now, we're gonna change it to see the flame. First one. You turn this knob all the way to max. You can just push this here, your wick. The starter, actually, this is the electric starter, because there's batteries right in the back over here. Open this up, and it takes 2C batteries, and it comes with the batteries. So you can also light it with a match if you so please. There's directions on how to do that inside of the directions book. Now you're gonna want to look in here for the flame. Okay, that's what you're gonna want to keep your eye on. You're gonna want to see that flame in there. So now you just push it to ignite, and you can see your fire coming up there. All right, give this a little bit of a little jiggle just to make sure it's all nice and even. You're just going to give it a little bit of time, and alrighty, as I said, now you just want to adjust the wick. Right now it's all the way up, so we're just gonna let it kind of catch, so to say. Okay, and looking at it, it looks like the flame is pretty much all the way around, at least I would think. It's just not all the way up there yet, and it takes a little while because it has to warm up, but as it is right now, I can already feel the warmth emanating. Whew, man, it's not scalding hot, but you can feel this, like good heat, man. Alright, so now you just want to adjust your flame a little bit. So I'd back it down a little. And they said that you want your flame to be about a 1/2 inch. Okay, So you're gonna want to just let it burn for a little while, and you'll keep an eye on it. So I like to let it burn for a little bit, and then once I'm ready, I'll bring it inside, and I'm gonna close the garage door, and then we'll take a measurement of the temperature, and we'll check our wick height, which, as you know, we do down there with this control. All right, so now we can actually close that door, and we can see where we're at there now, which is not too bad. All right, so we brought it inside now, and as you can see, it's going nicely in there. Okay, you can probably, I just turned it up a little so you can see in there. And I do have a carbon monoxide detector here. Alright, which is good. That gives you a little readout. Let's see what our temperature numbers tell us. Woo, I can feel the heat emanating already from right here. Let's see what we're getting. 59. Wait, what? Oh, my finger just touched that thing. It's hot. 594.5? No way. Let me see something here. 563. Saying about 580 degrees, 600 degrees. Wow. Let's see what we're getting here. Wow, this is warm. Oh man, this is warm. Wow. Oh. Stick this in there. All right, I'm getting 635. This is pushing it right in this little slot here. I'm getting 640. Wow. Cool. Man, that's insane. All right, so short update. Here you can see where the flame is. Got it running for about 30 minutes now. I've been doing a little straightening up and cleaning up in the garage, and it's pretty warm in here right now. I would say maybe about maybe it's probably in the 50s in the garage right now, but it's not too bad. This is where the fuel is sitting, just a little below full, and then as you can see there, it gives you some time perspectives, so you'll know exactly pretty much how much time you have left. All right, this is some of the other stuff. Helpline, stabilized burner after lighting, pretty much just keeping it on level ground. Haven't had any issues with that at all. All right, YouTube. So now we are done, pretty much done with my use for it here in the garage for right now, and I've had it burning for a while. Carbon monoxide readings have been good. So now I'm just going to show you how, what the directions tell you, or how they tell you to shut it off. So this white button here is your shutdown. This one right here. Okay, so now what they tell you to do is to hold this pretty much firmly, and you can see the flame in there. They tell you to hold this and then to push down on this. Alright, now make sure you hold this, don't let it go. You're gonna hold it, push down, and then they said slowly, I'm not sure if you actually still hold on to this, but you slowly let the wick down. Okay, yeah, you can let it go. You let the wick go down, okay? Slowly, yeah, you do have to hold it. And you let the wick go down. And, ooh, see, you're not supposed to let it go, but it slipped a little bit there. Basically, until it pretty much out itself, puts itself out, I should say anyway. So right now it's just cooling down, and like I said, you know, hey, I've been, I'm pretty happy with this. It warmed up the garage really nice. I was able to do a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. This was gonna help me when I wanna do some stuff, some work on a bike, and you don't want your hands to be freezing cold. So this has been a pretty good purchase. Not particularly a cheap purchase, but for the money that I spent, worth it. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for taking the time to view the different aspects of this video. I welcome you to check out my other motorcycle riding videos, and I welcome you to check out the Facebook page, which the link is down in the description below. And you guys have a safe one and take care.